Welcome to a series of instructional videos on how to use Sacoa's Zodiac. Para una versión en español de estos videos, haga clic en el primer link de la descripción de este video. If you're looking for a specific section of this video, there will be timestamps in the description. Feel free to click on them at any time and they will take you to that part of the video. Throughout this video, we will be using Desert Park Orlando's Zodiac account, Sacoa's first FEC in the United States. If at any point you don't understand what some of the terms used mean, please check the video description for a timestamp to the index of this video. Lastly, if after watching this video you still have questions, comments, and/or concerns, please feel free to reach out to us at any time. Dashboard. When you first open Zodiac, you will be directed to the dashboard. Here, you can see basic information about your FEC, such as your store's name. To the right of that is the store ID. Make sure to always know this combination of numbers, letters, or both, and never, under any circumstances, give it out to anyone unless they are a trusted Sacoa employee. Your store ID is crucial when it comes to identifying your store through Sacoa's backend system. At the bottom is where you'll find your server time. Although it may seem unimportant, your server time is one of the several things that keep your FEC running smoothly. For example, if the server time goes out of alignment with the actual local time, readers may be deactivated when you don't want them to, receipts may have the incorrect time and even day on them, and several other issues may occur. If at any point you experience some of these issues, checking your server time may be your best first move. If that doesn't fix the issue, please feel free to contact Sacoa's 24/7 support system. To contact Sacoa support, you may follow any of the links shown here. Moving further down the page, we can see three important chunks of information. From left to right, we have your FEC server storage. This will tell you how much room you have left in your servers. These bars don't typically get full, so if you see them start to fill up and go from blue to red, please contact our support immediately as something may be wrong with your system. Next, we can see your FEC's network. In order for Sacoa to work, it must be connected to the internet. The internet, however, is not what you might think of at first. For example, just because your computer or cell phone is connected to the internet and is therefore able to open a browser, that doesn't mean that Sacoa is connected to the internet. There are a lot of technical functions going on in the background that we'll cover in another video, but there is a simple way of seeing whether or not your FEC Sacoa system is connected to the internet. Simply press the Verify Internet Connection button and wait a few moments. If the surrounding box turns green, that means that your FEC Sacoa system is connected to the internet. If the surrounding box turns red, on the other hand, that means that your FEC Sacoa system is not connected to the internet. Lastly, on the far right, we have your Sacoa services. These are basic services provided by Sacoa that must be functioning in order for your FEC to function. You may look up a specific service to check its status by typing its name into the search bar. If that service is green and says running to the right, it means that that service is good to go. On the other hand, if that service is red and says stop to the right, it means that that service is not currently working. In some cases, some services may not be needed, but always check with a Sacoa technician to figure out which services you need to have on. If you see that you have a service which is stopped and you'd like to have it be running, or you have a service that is running but not working properly or efficiently, you may attempt to restart it by clicking on the service and then clicking the confirm button. Warning: restarting a service will cause it to temporarily go offline, causing your entire FEC to go offline. The exact period of time will depend on which service you're restarting in your internet connection. The wait time could be anywhere between a few seconds and several minutes. It is recommended that you restart a service immediately after operating hours, unless you have an emergency and must restart a service right away. If this is the case, please contact Sacoa's 24/7 emergency support by clicking on the Request Emergency Support link shown previously. Please remember that contacting Sacoa's emergency support may only be done during an emergency. To see what constitutes as an emergency, you may go to www.sacoacard.com/support/emergency. Alternatively, you may go to www.sacoacard.com, hover on the Support tab on the top, and click on the red Emergency button. Following either of these paths will also allow you to request an emergency support ticket.